how do you deal with all the negativity that surround us these days, today, and in these times? It can be very tough when you are a sensitive person and you feel all these vibrations, and it can get so overwhelming. So I'm gonna cover this today for you, and I hope that it will support you. So keep watching if you want to know more about this and what you can do, especially that, what you can do to make you feel better, because that is what you want. I so much understand this issue because I've been there as well. And sometimes I also feel like that, you know? And when you are more spiritually awakened like me, it doesn't mean that you don't bump into this stuff, this world where we live in, all these negativity, all these vibrations that surround us. And every now and then I fall into that trap, the pitfall, and that is normal. It is part of your journey, and we are only human too. So one thing for sure is important for you: don't feel guilty when you get overwhelmed by the world around you, and when you seem like you cannot deal with all the negativity around us. Okay, it is perfectly normal that you feel this. It is normal, but you must not stay into these vibrations. Okay, so it is very, very important that you, when you sense that your vibes are going lower and lower, that you immediately spot that you immediately that you become aware of it. Okay, so you become aware of what is happening. And usually when you are giving this more attention, okay, it enters somewhere in your body. So some people feel a bit tension in their belly, or in the on the breast, or in the head, the temporal, or even in the neck, or wherever it comes for you. So when you feel a bit low, then go sit, take a few deep breaths, slowly and deep breaths, and make a scan of your body. Where do you feel all these vibrations? Where do you feel the overwhelm about the negative people in your world, in our world, on this planet? Where do you sense all that panic, all that frustration, all the irritation about those evil forces that are surrounding us as well? How do you deal with that, and where do you feel it in your body? That is important. It is very important that you start to recognize the entering point, and it is always in the body, because there lie a big part of our feelings and emotions, and the energy that is starting to vibrate differently. So the sooner you are aware of the point where it enters your body, the next time that you start getting low again, you will be more aware of it, and you can stop it the moment it is entering. Let's say I feel it in my belly, or in my solar plexus chakra. Okay, then I can start doing things to make myself feel better. That is important. And maybe it sounds crazy, but when you close your eyes and you start breathing and you start remembering what just happened, where does it enter my body? And let's say you know where it enters your body, all right? So it might have a color. Ask yourself this question: what color does this energy have right now? Maybe you can see it with your inner eye, your third eye. That's not the physical eye, but that is your inner eye. That is that eye that can also fantasize about stuff, you know. You don't do that with your physical eye or eyes. You do that with your third eye, with your inner eye, all right? So it might have a color. And when you spot that color, you can replace it for a better color. For example, when you see, usually people see dark colors or sense dark colors or know that it is a dark color. It doesn't matter. You don't have to exactly see it. Maybe you just know it, or you pick it up in another way. It really doesn't matter how. When you know the color, usually it is a bit dark. It's not looking very pleasant, okay? So you can start replacing that color with a color that you love, or maybe with a golden white light, all right? So then you start putting that energy, that golden white energy. I like that. I like golden white energy. You start a flow from, for example, with your hands, okay? So you start sending that energy and replacing that energy for this beautiful golden white energy until you feel that the place where it enters is all filled up with the golden white energy, or maybe you like pink or blue or whatever, violet, as long as it's a color that makes you feel good. And when it's all filled up, what you do is that you start sending, and you just imagine that. You start sending that energy to your heart, okay? And you fill up your heart. And when you finished that you feel it's all filled up with that beautiful energy in the color that you love, then you start sending it to your entire body and also to all your energy bodies. Don't miss a spot. And keep on doing that until you feel very good. And what you can do in the meantime as well is putting your hands on your heart. Your left hand first, right hand on top of it. Keep your eyes closed. Start breathing, and you start focusing on things that make you align with the vibration of love and light and peace and gratitude. It can help to think about someone that you are madly in love with, or the love for your child, or for your pet, or for a beautiful flower. Think about places where you love to come, for example, where you feel so good, and start growing that feeling. And in the meantime, you also fill up your body with that beautiful energy from your heart, and then you extend it a little bit outside of your body, all right? Outside of your body, you start creating a field of energy in the color that you love so much, and this works. And you start growing it and growing it, and this way you are shielding yourself. You are shielding yourself, you're shielding your personal energy, you're shielding your body, you're shielding your emotions. You start feeling better. Next, what you do when you extend it, the field around you, and make it as big as you can, like an egg around you, all right? So then you can start spreading all this beautiful energy throughout the room where you are and fill up your entire house and make it surround your house as well. And if you like it, you can also do it in the street where you live and even the place where you live, the town where you live. You can expand it and expand it. You can keep on growing and growing it. The point is that you want to feel better. And this simple, small exercise it doesn't have to take very long. It is working because it makes you feel better and it silences you down and it gives you back the power that is always within you, because you must realize, sweetie, that the outside world, no matter how bad it looks, cannot take you down unless you align with emotions like fear, anger, frustration, sadness, etc. So it is important to become aware of how you feel. It is important to spot it in the moment, to catch it in the moment when you start going down and down, and that you feel low and when the frustration comes. I can remember that I used to have a lot of irritation about people. I don't make a secret of that. I really was walking in the streets then. It was a few years back, okay, not that long ago, 5 years or so, or well, I didn't count it exactly, I lost count. But I felt irritated about that behavior from people and their egoism and their way of thinking, that they feel so much of a victim and are so rude and are so much into that, watching television, reading the newspapers, and talking about all the bad things and giving their power away. And I couldn't stand it. But I started to think, is this the way I want to feel? And that is the way this exercise was born. I created it to heal myself, and I created it for others as well. So I share it happily with you because it works and it makes you feel so much better, and it takes 5 to 10 minutes maximum. You can stay longer in that vibration if you like, and it will work for you. I can assure you that. And what is happening? Your vibes are going higher. Okay, so your vibration raises again to the point where you want it to be, because you want to be aligned to the vibration, the frequency of light, love, peace, and gratitude, and joy, and being playful, and being happy and strong, feeling that inner power that you have. I do, you do. There is no difference between you and me. And let's make a deal. We are light workers. The moment you start awakening, you become a light worker. You become a being of light, and you want to spread your light in the world. Even if you are faced with people that don't understand you, even when you are faced with negative situations, no matter where, no matter when, no matter how long, you can be in that light. And that is a way that you can practice. And this exercise will help you tremendously. You can also practice meditation, Tai Chi, a wonderful way to become more balanced and stronger and build your energy. You can listen to beautiful music. You can be gentle to yourself and ask yourself the question, what can make me feel better in this moment? A little bit, just a little bit. Don't overdo it, okay? So maybe it's a cup of tea. Maybe it's a walk with your loved one or with your dog or alone. Maybe it is taking a shower. Maybe it is just doing something for yourself. Even eating chocolate. I don't mind. Not gonna judge you for that. The point is that you wanna work it up. You wanna feel better. And then the moment that you start feeling better, ask yourself, how can I feel even better than I feel now? All right? So that is a gradual building up of feeling good again. That is what you want. Because that is the only way to deal with the negativity that surrounds us, with the evil forces that are all around, with all these evils, these elites that rule the world and that spread their fear. And you know what? They would love it if you would have a setback that lasts long enough so that they can put you in the system again of fear, anger, frustration, irritation, sadness, feeling powerless. You don't want to be there anymore. But every now and then we have these setbacks, and then it's up to us to work on it, to make ourselves feel better and better. Just a little bit, small steps. Please don't overdo this because that won't work. But if you do it gradually, slowly, step by step, and don't watch the clock for it, there is no time in this sense, time is only for being in time for an appointment, then it's good. But in reality, there is no time. So take all the time, quote unquote, that you need. You deserve it. And you deserve it to do that inner work, to invest in yourself. You deserve it so much. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you a little bit. I didn't talk too much about the details of all the evil in the world because I don't want to empower that. I want to empower that strong, powerful you that is watching this video right now. That is what I want to empower, and not all the crap around us in the world that we don't want to align with. But on the other hand, we cannot deny it. It is around us, and the way to protect ourselves is to raise our vibration, and this small exercise might help you. Next Friday, I'm back with a new video. I hope you will love it as well then. If you have questions, please leave a comment. I will always answer your question personally and as soon as possible. And are you subscribed yet to my channel? If not, then do so, and please also click the alarm bell so that whenever I upload a new video that you will be notified about that, so you don't miss any of my goodies. I publish videos every Friday and every now and then when I'm in the mood, in between as well. So, and I also publish Dutch videos, so don't be shocked when you hear me talk Dutch, because I am Dutch and I have Dutch followers as well. So this is a mixed channel, and I like it that way. Why create separate channels when it can be done this way as well? I wish you a beautiful week. Take very good care of yourself. You deserve it. You deserve a great life, and you deserve the best of the best. Don't go for anything less than that. Bye bye. Mwah. I love you. Yes. And I hope you love yourself.